You know how much you gotta hate somebody to go buy some red ants, some real red ants offline and spread them. I mean, cover them inside their car. Do you know the amount of hate you have to just consume to be able to do something like that? It's been times people that made me mad, or I get angry, livid, all this and all that. But I never thought like, let me order some red ants from offline, throw them in someone's car, wait until they get in and watch the ants eat them alive. Have you? Raise your hand. Put a finger down. Okay. The worst part about it all is she wasn't even my girlfriend. We wasn't even together. It was no relationship. So that's where hold on. This happened a couple of years ago, but I promise every time I think about it, it just makes me think like I really should have took you to court. I really should have done way more than what I did. I was trying to, you know what? Let's just start it from the top. Hold on. Here we go. So, boom. We got a girl. We're going to call her Kylie. And we calling her that because she was literally obsessed with Kylie Jenner. Kylie Kardashian. Whatever their last name. Whatever. She was obsessed with her. She would even use that as a fake name anytime like we went out somewhere. She'll tell people, oh, my name is Kylie. Like, whatever. It wasn't her name. But we're going to call her Kylie just for the story time. Kill. Okay, so way back when I was working in 9 to 5, I was working at a warehouse, right? And every Friday, me and a couple of people that was on my team at the warehouse or whatever, we would go out and we'd go out to this same club. Every single time they knew us, they had like cheap drinks. It was good time, good music, whatever. Kill. Now, Kylie was a new waitress, bartender there because we never seen her before. And I remember that because when I first seen her, I kind of looked and I was like, wait, she must be new. We be there every Friday. So we knowing, the workers and the owner and the DJs, all this and all that. Kill. Now, when Kylie first seen me, she kind of like looked, like kind of did a double take. But, not nothing too crazy. She just kind of looked. I just kind of looked, whatever, like that. I waited, she got over to our table. So she taking everybody drink orders and stuff like that. She got to me and she was like, what you want? I said, you. Don't know why, y'all. I don't know. Sometimes, come on, like, you gotta understand what I'm saying. Sometimes we just say stuff that we don't mean. I don't know why the flirtation. I don't know why the charm. I don't know. I just like making people feel good. I like making people smile. Because as soon as she asked me what I want and I said, you, the smile went from this to... That's how she was. Like, the smile was from here to heaven. And that made me feel good. Should I have said that? No, I should have just ordered my drink and I should have sent Kylie on about her business. Because from that point forward... That's me and Kylie. After I told her, like, I want you, she like, well, you got to show me how bad you want me then because words don't mean nothing to me. I'm all about action. Like, okay, whoop-de-doo, here we go. I'm just playing. Seems like she get a little serious, but it's okay, though, because I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking the vibe. And I like somebody that can flirt. You feel me? Like, flirt back. You know what I'm saying? Pop it back to me. Don't be on like, oh, my God, like, stop it. Nah, talk back to me. That's what I like, you understand? Okay, so I finally ordered my drink or whatever. Kylie walk away and my friends immediately like, no, don't start that. Like, this our spot. We want to keep coming here. You're going to start talking to this girl. All hell going to break loose, this. And I'm like, nah, chill. Like, we kicking it. Like, it ain't even that serious. Like, she cool. We not on that type of time, whatever. Y'all, my friends hated that because they already knew 9 out of 10, unfortunately, something crazy was going to happen. And like they said, this was our spot. You know what I'm saying? These are my work friends. You know what I'm saying? This is our spot. Cool, whatever. So Kylie bring the drinks back, so whatever. She's passing the drinks out to my coworkers, friends, whatever you want to call them, whatever. And she says mine for last. She's like, I want you to take a shot with me. I'm like, okay, where your shot at? She like, well, we gonna share yours. We're gonna take it together or whatever. I'm like, wait, like, how we gonna do that? She like, take the shot. So I'm taking a shot. She grabs my face and tells me to spit in her mouth. I'm only doing what I'm told. Like, you can say what you want to say. I mean, what else is I supposed to do? That's what she wanted. So I'm like, okay. I don't really know you. You don't really know me. Mind you, this is my first impression of you. And I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's what I did. And y'all, she took the shot. I'm like, wow. Okay. From that point forward, I'm like, all right, you got my attention. Like, you just did something to make me remember you. You really got my attention for real. The whole night, Kylie was doing her job, but she always come right back to talk to me. She like, you good? What can I do to make sure that you're good? This and are you sure you're good? Like, I keep taking shots. She keep taking shots. She even showing my friends, my coworkers love and all this other stuff. We just having a good time. Like, I already like coming to this spot, but I'm not gonna lie, Kylie just made it even better. Like, okay, yeah, now I'm really feeling the vibes. Another thing, y'all, we never ever stayed until the club closed. At this point, y'all, the lights is on, the DJ packing the stuff up. We still there. They like, Star Young, come on, let's go. Like, some of them drunk, some of them hungry. They used to like going to Waffle House, or you know what I'm saying, something like that, so they get something to eat. And yo, I just don't want to leave, but I don't really want to say it's because of Kylie, because you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to keep it player. I'm just like, all right, like, let me go use the bathroom, we can leave or whatever. Finally, I mean, even the security guard kind of standing around like, what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go home, but you got to get out of here type time. Kill. So I go in the bathroom, fake using the bathroom. I'm just trying to figure out, like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm going to get the number? Like, I need the number now. Like, I want to talk to her. I don't want to wait till next Friday, even though I know for sure we're coming back next Friday. I need to see what's up with Kylie, whatever. So I'm standing in there, you know, got the water running, pretending like I'm washing my hands, whatever like that. Kylie walked in and she was like, wait, because I know you wasn't about to leave without letting me know. Like, that's what you want? I showed you a good time the whole night, and you just going to leave without saying anything to me? And I'm like, that's crazy, because I walked in here trying to figure out how I'm going to walk back out there and what I'm gonna say to you, because I don't want to leave. Like, I need your number. I handed her my phone. She put her number in. She handed me her phone. I put my number in, and mission accomplished. Kill. So we giving each other the phone back. She like, look, I don't know you and I know you don't know me, but listen, don't play with me, okay? Because I'm crazy. You know, all girls say that. Everybody want to be so crazy. Everybody want to be so toxic. So, you know, I'm hearing it, but it's going through one ear and going out the other. Like, yeah, all right, you crazy. What? I should listen to every word that girl was saying, because one thing about it, she may have lied about many and plenty of other things, but the one thing that she didn't lie for a fact was that she was crazy. She admitted it. She told me that, and I still, why do I do better, start, yeah. So me, I'm like, you don't got to worry about that. I'm not going to do nothing to make you crazy. Who out there being, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saucing her out. I'm macking her down. I'm macking her down in the bathroom. Kill. We walk outside of her. My friend's like, come on. I'm like, all right, bet. She like, where y'all about to go after this? I'm like, Waffle House. She like, is it okay if I meet y'all there? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, what can I don't own Waffle House. It ain't my restaurant. You can go wherever you want to go. She like, I just want to be with you for the rest of the night. Kill. We go to Waffle House. About 15-30 minutes later, Kylie pulls up the Waffle House or whatever. My friend get out the booth, and you know, Kylie sitting beside me, yo. It's as if we already knew each other. We laughing. She like slick leaning on me, whatever. She rubbing on my arm and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, here we like, this type of stuff never fails. But it's like, it always happens, so I'm not really taking it too serious, but I should have, because I felt like Kylie was taking it way too serious. She was already claiming her territory, and I'm up here playing, you feel me? And I'm up here just thinking like, all right, it's gonna be a cute little Mac session, whatever like that, on to the next. Nah. So we all having a good time. Even she meshing well with like my coworkers and stuff. Even they talking to her or whatever. Like, it's just a really good little vibe or whatever. We finished eating. We about to leave. So she was like, I'm gonna ask you something before you go. She like, how many girls you talking to? At that time, buku girls. I'm talking about many and plenty. I'm talking about this one lead, next bus coming. I have buku girls. What I told Kylie was, you the only one. I mean, why talk to other girls when I'm talking to you? Y'all, I'm study macking her. Don't know why the Mac never stopped. Because I feel like I'm going to take accountability. I feel like if I was just, you know what I'm saying, up front and honest with her from the beginning, when none of this happened. But it's just like, in the moment, it just felt so right. Y'all know me. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to do what? Do it for the plot. I'm going to do it for the plot. I'm going to do it for the plot. I'm going to do it for the plot. She say, okay. She's like, because I'm not talking to nobody either. So you sure you're not talking to nobody? You don't got no girlfriend, none of that. And I told her, like, you're the only one. There's no need to. You the only one don't be on my phone, lie. So anyway, pulling out the parking lot, y'all, Kylie called me. She like, can you talk to me till I make it home, y'all? We on the phone. We just falling asleep on the phone. We just waking up on the phone. We already planning on the next time we're going to see each other. She like, nah, I'm not waiting till Friday. I need to see you, like, tomorrow. So make time for me. Okay. It kind of became a thing. Like, when I was at work, that's when I would talk to, like, my other little girlfriends. Y'all, I even had a work boo. Now, remember that, because the work boo is going to be a very important character in this story, right? So, me and my work boo be at work, but it's like, as soon as I got off work, it was Kylie time. But, like I said, I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? We just chilling. We not doing nothing exclusive, y'all. Kylie was putting all her eggs in one batch, and me, I'm out here playing with the eggs. I'm juggling chicken eggs at this point. You dig? Wait, do eggs come from a chicken, or is it the eggs that we eat? Is that wait, or a chicken, a duck, or no, I think a rooster. Y'all don't know either. I don't even know why I'm asking y'all. Anyway, me and her kicking it every day. Now it's time for that next Friday to come up. Now it's time for me and my coworkers to go out again. But this time, my work boo said that she could tag along. I didn't think nothing of it, because I'm like, okay, cool, but really, I should have been the one that not showed up. That's what I should have just called out sick. I should have just played hooky. I shouldn't have been in that club playing with that girl like that. That's one. But you know me, I'm like, what's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, come on, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, y'all gonna call me crazy for saying this, but I deserved what she did to me. I'm gonna take accountability when I say that. She looked me right in my face and told me, hey, I'm psycho. I'm out of my mind, okay? Don't play with me. I said okay, but in my head, I don't know why, that just pressed the button. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Like, let me see. You're gonna have to show me. I felt like I wanted proof. So to walk in that club with my work boo, not just any club, the club that she works at, the new boo, I was kind of playing with fire. I'm not gonna lie. Mind you, Kylie and I, the new boo Kylie, we've only been talking for a week. It's been fast. Y'all know how it is with the girl on girl, so don't act shocked, whatever. It is what it is. So now I'm showing up at the club with my new boo and the rest of my coworkers, my work boo and the rest of my coworkers. Kill. Kylie gave us a section, you know what I'm saying? Her service is always on point. She's like, oh my God, like you look so good. You know, like we flirting. Now here's the thing with my work boo. She know how I get down. She ain't doing no complaining. She know exactly who I am. She actually said that that's what attracted her to me. She's like, I love the fact that you're being honest about what you got going on. I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you don't ever lie to me. We work together. She do what she do. I do what I do. She ain't really doing no complaining. She actually said it turns her on when she sees me interact with other women. So I'm just like, okay, so she cool. Kylie, the new boo, on the other hand, nah, it ain't going down like that. So, of course, when my work boo seeing Kylie, you know, all over me and stuff like that, she texted me and she was like, wow. She was like, everywhere you go, you just got to have you somebody. That's crazy, LOL. But she cute. The work boo a girl's girl. Kylie, not so much. When my work boo kind of reached over, she was kind of like, you know, rubbing on my leg, asking me like, was I good? Kylie immediately came over there and was just like, who is that and why is she touching you? I'm like, oh, you know, we work together. Did I tell her that she was my work boo? No. Should I have told her that she was my work boo? Absolutely. But y'all ain't out here doing the right thing either. So please don't, like, close them little lips. I'm telling Kylie, like, chill, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to have some fun. Don't be on that. Don't do all that. She's like, remember what I told you, which is she was crazy. I shouldn't play with her stuff. Like, I'm like, I remember what you said, but, like, just vibe. Like, you're not just vibing. So my work boo throwing the shots back. You know, she got the liquor in her. Now she ready to dance. So she's standing up in the section. She started throwing it back. Somehow it ended up being in my lap. I'm catching it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what people do in a club. Like, come on, bro. All of a sudden, y'all, I see security coming over to our section. He leans over to tell one of my coworkers something. My coworker kind of turned back and give me the look like, what? I'm like, what he say? Like, you know, it's loud in there, the music playing. So I lean in. She like, the security guard just told us that we got to go, everybody but you. I'm like, wait, why? What? Like, what's going on? We haven't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? We partying just like everybody else. He like, well, the club don't really have to give a reason, but they want everybody to leave. The only person that can stay is you. So immediately, I don't know why I called Kylie over there like, bro, he's tripping. Like, what's going on? Like, he just told my homies, like, my coworkers, they got to leave. Like, what's wrong with him? Kylie like, yeah, I know. I told him that because you're playing with me. I'm not understanding why you're playing with me. You're being like, you want me to act crazy, and I don't want to do that in here. So your coworkers, your friends, whoever they are, they have to go. And you know what? Right then and there, I really should have stopped talking to that girl. I really should have, because who do you think you are? You know how, like, sometimes the bottle girls and the waitresses, they be super cool with the people in the club, so they feel like they could just go and dictate stuff outside the law. And I'm just like, bro, we haven't did anything. Like, let's just vibe. Let's just chill. And I told her, like, look, if they leave, I'm leaving. She's like, oh, so it's that deep. Yeah, it's that deep. One band, one sound. So Kylie's like, look, I need to talk to you. Let's step outside because it's loud in here, and I feel like everybody in our conversation, y'all turned around, all of my coworkers was literally like this. Looking like trying to listen to our conversation. So boom, we step out back. I'm like, bro, what's going on with you? She's like, I don't know, but something isn't right. Like, my intuition is telling me that there's something going on between you and your coworker, y'all. She was talking about the work boo. That intuition was on point. So she's telling me that she feels embarrassed because she's told basically everybody in the club that I was her boo and that we're taking things. So I'm like, why are you telling people that it's only been like a week? She's like, well, I could tell them what I want to tell them, but really, no, you can't, because it's kind of like false advertising. Like, we just vibing, we just chilling. I told her, like, look, you're doing too much tripping. We not together. She's like, oh, so we're not together? Duh, we not together. Since when did we get together? She's like, oh, okay, remember that. I'm gonna make you remember that. Remember that we not together? How can I forget? What are you talking about? At this point, my coworkers come find us at the back, and my work boo walked up to me and she was like, hey, like, you good? She's kind of like, you know, rubbing on my arm or whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm not really trying to throw her off because I ain't going to do her like that. But at the same time, Kylie looking like, You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? So she just kind of rolls her eyes and walk off. So my work boo was like, Starian, you just don't know how to pick them. Like, you need to find the ones just like me. Like, she's so cool with it. She's so player. She's so P with it. She's like, you need to find you some more girls like me that know what you got going on with that. But it's just, Kylie ain't know, so I really can't fault her for that, right? So they like, you know what, let's just leave. Like, it ain't even worth it or whatever like that. Like, let's just go. I'm like, okay, let me go use the bathroom. I had to break the seal. I had been drinking all night. So I go in the bathroom, y'all, and Kylie is in the bathroom stall, boo-hoo, crying. Of course I feel bad. I feel like that's my weakness. Like, please, if you're going to cry, don't let me know you cry. Don't do it in front of me. Don't do it while you on the phone with me. Don't text me and be like, I'm crying my eyes out. Just go ahead and go in the corner and cry. So I go in the stall, I'm like, bro, what's wrong? She's like, I just feel so stupid. I feel played. Like, you hurt my feelings, but you're absolutely right. I don't know why I'm trying to take things so fast with you. I just really like you. Like, I don't know. You're like a breath of fresh air. Like, I never really liked someone like this, but it's okay. Like, don't worry about me. She's like crying. So, I'm consoling her. I'm hugging her. I'm like, it's going to be all right. Like, stop. Like, you don't got to be doing all that crying. You don't got to be like this. She's telling me, like, thank you for coming to check on me. I really didn't come check on her. I really was just trying to use the bathroom before I left because I knew I had to pee. But we're not going to tell her that, so we're going to try to make it look good. So I'm like, Kylie, you know what I'm saying? Like, please don't do this to my coworkers. We love coming here. She's like, no, I'm just going to tell the security guard I was tripping. Like, if y'all want to stay, y'all can stay, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, telling her, like, how much I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, her, just being a bigger person and not really doing all that. And y'all, while I'm talking, she grabbed my face and we started kissing. And I don't mean like no little pet kissing, y'all. We in the bathroom going to town. We making out. We ain't even kiss. I feel like kissing is like, making out is when you go full throttle. We was in the bathroom making out in that stall. Kylie started trying to get undressed. I'm like, yeah, nah, I can't really do this in no club bathroom. Or like, I'm like a germaphobe. All I can really think about is all this other stuff that's going on, whatever, cool. She's like, well, come to my house. After this, can you please come over to my house? I'm just like, you know what? Sure, what's the worst thing? I could come to your house. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Sure, I can come to your house. Let me be the lessons for y'all to never just, I understand we doing it for the plot, but just don't ever do it too much. I go too far with the plot. You're supposed to do it for the plot and then stop. Yeah, nah. After the club, went to Kylie's house. We showered together, got out the shower. You know what I'm saying? We did the grown up. It was good. I kept looking at her. She's like, what are you looking at? I'm like, you're so pretty. She's like, oh my God, you too. Whatever. Like, what just happened? This is crazy. And I told her, like, yeah, Kylie, I don't want you talking to nobody else. She put it on me so good that night, y'all. I don't know what it was. Maybe she felt like she had a point to prove because of my coworker at the club. But it was so good to the point where when we was done, I looked at her and I said, look, I don't want you talking to nobody else. I don't know why I said that. Should I have said that? No, because that was a start of, I felt like her just kind of building her RICO case against me. She telling me, nah, I'm not going to talk to nobody else. You're the only person I want to talk to anyway. Da-da-da. Boom, I went to sleep. She went through my phone that night. I didn't know this now. This is me being completely oblivious to the fact. She definitely went through my phone that night, right? So here I am, thinking I'm being sneaky, thinking I'm being sly. The days after, she acted like everything was normal. She didn't get mad. I didn't even realize. She had to tell me that she went through my phone, okay? That's the only, if she had not even said nothing, I would never knew. I would have been out here just dilly-dallying, thinking, you know what I'm saying, I'm having my cake and eating it too. But hold on. She got me out here thinking stuff sweet, and it's not. So, like, almost every day she's asking me, like, hey, so, what are we doing? Do you want to take it to the next level? Do you want to be in a relationship? I'm constantly saying, like, nah, I'm just chilling right now. I'm just trying to figure some things out. I'm focused on me. I was focused on me, her, my coworker boo, this person, that person, this one, that, like, I was focused on everything but myself, I felt like. So, again, she playing crazy. She's like, oh, okay, cool. She's like, but you're not talking to nobody else, are you? I said, no. I said, no. Mind you, she's already went through my phone. She already has the facts. She already got the script. She got everything she needed to know. So at this point, I'm getting played because I'm thinking like, man, she don't know nothing or whatever. Like, I'm out here doing this, and that the whole time. She ain't out here doing nothing. Shit. I don't know how long most of y'all can like sit back and just sit on some evidence like that. Me personally, I can't. As soon as I find something out, I got to bring it to your front door. I can't sit back and pretend like I don't know and pretend like everything's okay. I just can't fake it like that. For a whole month, y'all. 1 month later, she's still pretending and doing all this stuff, right? Mind you, we going on dates. You know what I'm saying? We still sleeping together. Me and my coworker that she now knows that I've been talking to. Me and my coworker never messed around, by the way. We just at work, flirting. Trying to make the time go by fast. Y'all know y'all got work boos and stuff like that. A whole month later, I knew nothing about this until one day. We kicking it at her house, right? We just got done grocery shopping. She's supposed to be cooking or whatever. Cool. For some odd reason, somebody kept calling her phone private. Me, being tender, as I am, a chicken tender, tenderoni, if you will. I'm like, who is that steady calling your phone private? Like, who you been talking to? You feel me? I'm in my feelings, right? She like, I don't know. I genuinely felt like maybe she didn't know. But you know me as a tourist, you know, I got to start a pilot. I'm like, what you mean you don't know? So somebody just going to be randomly calling your phone private. Like, why they ain't calling straight through? Because they know I'm with you. Like, I'm steady popping it. Like, I'm going crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. That's so funny because it's like, dang, well, like what they want, answer. See what they want. Tell her, like, answer the phone. Answer the phone. She like, start young, watch out. I'm about to answer my phone or who that is. Like, maybe they got the wrong number. I'm like, nah, answer the phone because now, like, at first I was like, all right, maybe she just don't know who it is. But when she said that she wants the phone, I got to thinking I got in my head about it, I got in my chest about it. I'm in my feelings. So I'm just like, bro, nah, you know who that is, but it's all right. Like, I'm finna go. Y'all, this girl literally walked up to me, grabbed me, and was like, oh, so it's you mad because I don't know who calling my phone, but I'm not mad because I found out you messing around with your coworker, huh? That same girl that you be bringing to my club and y'all be smiling and laughing all in my face? Huh? Oh. Well. Me still not knowing that she went through my phone. I'm trying to defend myself. I'm like, what are you talking about? You sound crazy. Whole time she sounds completely accurate. She 100% correct. All her facts are straight. They are in order. But me, I'm not knowing what's going on. So I'm like, bro, you just saying that. Like, you trying to deflect. This isn't that. She like, oh, Star, stop lying to me. Like, I been new. I'm like, bro, whatever. Like, that's just my coworker. She cool. I'm telling her, like, she even talked to somebody else. She like, all right, you still gonna keep lying? Yo, this girl starts to recite some of the messages between me and my work boo. Oh, what time you taking your break? I'm gonna take your break. I cooked something for you. Oh, I want to go on break the same time as you. I'm about to come over there. Who is that in your face? Yo, these are text messages between my work boo that only me and my work boo know. So why is she quoting that? Like she went through my phone. That's not fine. A month later, she held that in. A month later, she went through my phone. So now I really got to turn. I'm like, Kylie, bro, you invaded my privacy. Like, bro, she's like, yes, the first night we did something as you were sleeping and snoring right up under me. I went through your phone because I wanted to know exactly what I was getting myself into. I'm like, you could have asked me. I would have lied to you, but you could have at least asked me, gave me the opportunity to lie to you. Like, come on, bro. She like, that's not even a crazy part. I asked you every day leading up until this point. Was I the only person you talking to? You talking to somebody else? Like, what you doing? Because you never wanted to make it official with me. But I see how you move now. Okay, cool. Plus you're a liar. Okay, got it. She's like, go ahead, leave. One thing about it, though, I was about to leave. I was about to make my grand exit. But now you telling me to leave. Now it's making me not want to go nowhere. So now I'm not going nowhere. I'm still reaching. I'm still digging. I'm still fishing for stuff. So I'm like, bro, so you went through my phone. Like, how many times have you went through my phone? She's like, I only went through it one time. I had multiple times to go through your phone, Star Young. She's like, your passcode is obvious. You sleep through it. Like, a train can come through here. You'll still be asleep. But I just really had to know what I was getting myself into. Like, I'm only talking to you. I was like, let me see your phone. Y'all, she unlocked the phone, gave me the code and everything, and placed the phone right in my hand. Oh, then you ain't doing that for real, huh? At this point, I got nothing. I don't got nothing to go off of. I don't have no type of evidence that she been talking to somebody else. I know she haven't. I felt like she been up straight, like, from the front. So it's just like, dang. Now what? I asked her, like, all right, so now what you want to do, Kylie? She's like, what do you mean? She's like, I have to process all of this. It's just so crazy that for a month straight, you've been lying to me when you could have, like, been open and honest. You could have just told me. I kind of already had an idea, but you just never told me the truth. I'm like, all right, so... like, just think on it. Like, y'all, I don't know why, but in that moment, I really did like Kylie. I did, but I was just trying to have my cake and eat it too. As all of us should have. Y'all be acting like y'all never did this type stuff before. Like, that's what really be, like, really getting to me. Because it's like, y'all so perfect, all this. So, like, come on, bro. Watch out. Kylie stood there. She told me that she needed some time to, you know what I'm saying, think about some stuff. She needed time to see what she wanted to do or whatever. And I was like, dang. I felt bad. I'm not gonna lie, because you could tell her feelings was hurt. Especially, I did lie over and over and over again. She opened the door and told me that she'll feel better if, you know what I'm saying, she just was here alone. She asked me to leave, and that's what I did. I went home and I was waiting on a call, a text, a bird signal, anything from Kylie, y'all. But for the first time in a whole month, I did not hear from the girl at all, point blank. I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame her, like, 100%. Like, if the shoes were on the other foot, I would have, you know what I'm saying, I would have bing a little bit, probably, because, like, at this point, you overly playing in my face. But it was just so weird, because we talked all the time. Anytime we wasn't talking, we was in each other's face, and vice versa. So it's just like, dang, all these other people hitting my phone, I didn't care, y'all. I wanted Kylie. I wanted to talk to Kylie. I wanted to make stuff right with Kylie. The next day, I woke up, still no calls, no text. So I ended up calling her. She answered. Thank God. It's just like, dang, what's up? So I'm just trying to talk to her. She keeping it very dry, very short and simple. I'm just like, bro, come on. Like, talk to me. Like, I apologize. What can I do to make this right? She's like, I don't know, because the thing is, I was really crazy about you. I was still being like just faithful towards you the whole time. Like, I wasn't doing anything, and this is how you do me. Like, I don't know. She's like, I'm still just trying to process the fact that this has actually happened. I'm telling her, like, I'll cut everybody off for you. Like, come on, it's just a little flirting. As you can see, I didn't, like, do anything with anybody. We just, you know what I'm saying, talking or whatever. They're just something to do when it's nothing to do. At this point, I'm just ready to put, you know what I'm saying, all of my focus on you, whatever. Like, I'm not saying, like, I want to just jump into a relationship, but I'm just trying to show you that, like, I could just talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I could be all about you, right? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I'm going to tell you something. Like, all right, like, if I don't hit you up by, like, 8 o'clock tonight, that's what time she get off work. She, like, just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, go about your business. And she's like, and if I do, then maybe we could work something out. Y'all, the whole time I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for 8 o'clock to get here, or if I just want the day to go by super slow. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7:30, 7:45, 7:55, 7:59 on the dot. 8 o'clock. My phone didn't ring. It was no call. It was no text. I'm just staring at my phone, and next thing you know, it's a knock at the door. Who is it? It's Kylie. Open the door. Kylie at the door, y'all. Kylie at the door. But I got to play it cool. All right, here I come. What's up? You good? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, she kind of crying. You could tell she been crying a little. She's like, don't you ever in your life play with me. I keep telling you, like, I'm crazy. I'm really trying to hold back for what I'm trying to do to you. Y'all, in the middle of her doing all that, I kissed her. I had to go in with the kiss. I ain't trying to hear all that. You at my house right now. You ain't even call me and text. You showed up in person. Like, I hear we could talk about all that later. Like, we got some making up to do, if you know what I mean. And I had already told y'all, Kylie had that stuff. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. She was hard body. She know how to make you really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just called it chill. Hard. We instantly get to it. We in the bed. We making it up. We doing a grown up, whatever. She telling me, like, you better not ever do this to me again. I'm like, I promise I would never do that to you again. Or after bam, she like, I just want to make things right. I want to do this the right way. I don't want to rush. And whenever we do get in a relationship, I want it to be good for the both of us. This and that, whatever. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? We just going at it, y'all. We really make it live. She keep telling me about how she want to be the only one. And I'm like, you all don't, nobody else matters to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just doing our thing. Like, it's just me and you. You all I see. You all I want to see. I don't care about nothing else. It's just me and you, Kylie, me and you. Mind you, the weekend that's coming up is my work boo, my coworker. It's her birthday. And we had already made plans to kind of like, you know, spend some time together. But I completely forgot about that. And that's a very essential part of the story, because that really was what did it. That put the nail in the coffin for me. Raise your hand if you've ever had a work girlfriend or a work boyfriend. Some of y'all be having work husbands and wives, but we'll save that later for Judgment Day. All right, I see a couple of hands up. You back there, you over there. Okay, cool. So it's always, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that has, at some point, you didn't talk to somebody from work. Y'all was pretending like y'all dated. Only, you know what I'm saying? Y'all spend a lot of time together at the 9 to 5. You go home and it's time to tend to your real life girlfriend or boyfriend. Cute. Now, raise your other hand if you and your work girlfriend had already planned her birthday trip out. She's paid for everything in full, but the girl that you just started talking to doesn't know that. So you lied to her and told her that you're going to Miami because one of your friends just got her body done and she don't got nobody to take care of her. So you're going down there to Miami to help take care of her. When really you're going to Miami to spend time with your work girlfriend because it's her birthday weekend and y'all already planned the trip and she already got everything paid for. Who hands still up? Raise them up. Who hands still up? Raise it. Just me? Nah. I don't know what y'all expect. I mean, the work boo been around way longer than I just met Kylie like a couple of weeks ago. There's no way, especially back then. I haven't really been to Miami a lot of times. Yes, I'm not going to miss this Miami birthday trip. For my birthday, my work girlfriend came to work. She made sure she surprised me. She had cake. She had ice cream. She took me out. She gave me money. She did all the things of the things. So you mean to tell me I can't return the favor and go to Miami and spend her birthday with her? 3 days? Come on, y'all tripping. Y'all say what you want, but y'all be on here capping. Me and the new boo Kylie, we just got back cool. You know what I'm saying? She said that we should take things slow. She don't want to hop in no relationship. And honestly, that's better for me. That makes me feel less bad about what I was about to do. So boom, I told her. She's like, look, this weekend, she's trying to plan a weekend. She's like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I told her like, nah, actually, I meant to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? My friend just went and got her body done or whatever. And she don't got nobody to kind of look after her. So I had already agreed to be the one to take care of her. Kylie was like, you know what? I'll go with you. I know all about that or whatever. I have a family member who had to, you know, go down there and get their body done. I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? She don't really know you like that. I don't think she'll feel comfortable. I'm not trying to make her feel weird or whatever. Just let me go down there for this weekend or whatever. I'm going to take care of her and I'm going to come right back and I'm going to take care of you. Doing that shit. Like, come on. So it took me an hour to convince her, like, okay, look, you're not going. So she's like, okay, whatever. I'm going to miss you, whatever. Make sure you always call me. Make sure you keep me updated. And if you need me, I have no problem, like, flying down in there, trying to help you. Kill, Kylie. We will not be needing you this weekend. This weekend is about my work boo and my work boo only. Matter of fact, it's time to give my work boo a name in the story. We're going to call her Cherry. And I call her that because, y'all, back then, do y'all remember that Japanese cherry blossom, cherry Japanese, whatever that stuff is from Bath & Body Works? Felt like that was her signature smell. I could have my head turned, but anytime she would walk past me, I'll be like, oh, that's her. That's Cherry. I'll turn around, and believe it or not, it'll be Cherry. So we're going to call her, my work boo is Cherry. The new boo is Kylie. Kill. Y'all, Cherry excited. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is my first time. It was her first time in Miami. I had been a few times before her. So I'm like, you know what? I can't wait to show you this. We're going to do this together. You know what I'm saying? It's her birthday. I love birthdays. We're going to have a good time. On the other hand, y'all, Kylie was sick. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to miss you so much. I'm trying so hard not to get on that plane. Hey, what did you could do a lot of things, but get on that plane is not one of them. You stay right here where you at. You wait for me to come back from Miami, and then we can take it from there. I'm thinking I had all my eggs laid out. Everything is into place. What's the worst that could happen? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I did feel bad because Kylie did drop me off at the airport without even having any knowledge of knowing I was about to spend the whole weekend with my work boo Cherry that she already done warned me about, that she already done peep game on, that she already said something about. But it's just like, come on, bro. What would y'all do? Y'all gonna be like, I wouldn't go. Oh, I wouldn't never. You know what? Y'all so perfect. Y'all the most perfectest people I've ever met in my perfectest life. Like, bro, y'all don't do no wrong. Y'all don't ever do none of the stuff that I be doing. And that really gets me because it's just like, I know y'all be out here doing y'all dirt. Y'all just gonna be on here telling and exposing yourself, but it's fine. So, bam! Kylie dropped me off at the airport, you know what I'm saying? She's sad. I even seen a couple of shares. I'm like, look, I'm coming right back. Like, she's like, oh my God, I just feel so attached to you. Like, I just want to talk to you all the time. I want to be around you. Like, I'm happy for your friend that she got this procedure done, but tell her that she needs to hurry up and get you back to me. La, la, la. Like, come on, let's hurry up and get in here before Cherry pull up and you see Cherry and you put two and two together. You're a girl. So we finally hug and we kiss one more time, and I'm walking off to the airport. So Cherry had texted me. She's like, I'm about to pull up. And I'm just kind of nervous because I'm like, I knew that when I look back, it's like, y'all, she didn't even want to pull off. Kylie did not want to. She was just sitting there looking at me. So I'm like, let me just walk, deeper into the airport. So hopefully she'll be able to pull off. Y'all, Kylie texted me like, I'm not going to lie, it's so hard for me to leave you right now. Meanwhile, Cherry texted me like, yeah, I just got out the Uber or whatever. I'm about to walk in the airport. And all I could think like, man, please do not let this, please. I know I shouldn't be praying to God about this because it's like I'm in the wrong, but like, come on, don't let this girl see this girl. I'm standing off to the side waiting for Cherry because, she asked me to wait for her. It's her birthday. Anything for her. Anything you want on your birthday, you get. So Cherry walk in, since she happy to see me, we hugging because it's like now that we away from our, the town that we was working in and stuff like that, our coworkers, we can really pretend like we in a relationship for real, because we don't got all these extra eyes on us, right? So we standing there hugging, we all excited or whatever. We about to check into our flight and stuff. And next thing you know, Kylie called me and I'm thinking like something telling me, don't answer the phone. But I'm like, bro, what if she seen her? I don't know what y'all answer the phone? Do y'all think I answer the phone? What y'all think she calling me about? Let me know. Mind y'all, Cherry, the work boo, she looking and seeing that Kylie is calling my phone. She's like, oh my God, this not gonna be one of them type of weekends. Is it like, I know you ain't tell her the truth or whatever. Like, I know, like I'm telling y'all, the work boo, Cherry, she was so cool about me doing any and everything. She was just happy to be here type thing. Kylie, on the other hand, she won't go for none of that, especially for the second time that I told her, like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be much better. You don't gotta worry about this. You don't gotta worry about that. Woo! So, boom. Imagine the person you talking to just dropped you off at the airport to go on a birthday trip with the girl that you work with, your work boo. Not only that, the girl you talking to think you finna go down to Miami to take care of your friend that just got her body done. Whole time you going down there to celebrate your work boo's birthday, right? She dropped you off at the airport, you get in there, next thing you know, your work boo pull up, she at the airport, and your other boo just start calling you, blowing your phone up, so you thinking like, dang, she must have seen her or whatever, so you scared. You don't want to answer the phone. Next thing you know, you just like, you know what? I'm going to just call her when I get through TSA because I'm through there now. I'm finna get on the plane, whatever the case may be. Kill. So, y'all, I done made it through TSA. We on the plane now. Me and Cherry, my work boo, we sitting right beside each other. Next thing you know, I'm like, let me call Kylie. I'm about to try to hurry up and tell her, like, look, we about to take off. Like, what is it, whatever. I called. I'm like, hello. At first, she wasn't saying that. I'm like, hello, you good? She's like, yeah, I was calling you because you forgot something. I was like, what I forget? She was like, your neck pillow. You know the pillow that you put around your neck if you want to go to sleep on a plane, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, why you sound like that? I'm like, sound like what? She like, I don't know. You sound like you nervous or something happened. You got something you want to tell me? I'm like, nah, why would I sound nervous? Nothing didn't happen. I was just, trying to get through TSC or whatever. She's like, oh, that's why you weren't answering the phone? I'm like, yeah, that's why I wasn't answering. Why else? Like, come on. Like, you call my phone, I'm going to answer. Like, you priority. Like, stop playing like that. What you trying to argue? Y'all know how, like, sometimes you go on a trip, it's like your boyfriend or your girlfriend be trying to argue with you. Like, chill at. So I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? I got to hurry up, get off the phone because, the plane about to take off. She was like, Star, I'm just going to ask you one more time. Like, you not going down to Miami to play with me, right? Like, you sure you going down there to take care of your friend because she just got her body done? I'm like, bro, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, why would I lie? Why would I lie? Somebody that's lying to your face, that has told multiple lies at that. Somebody that's lying to you right now, if they say, why would I lie? There go your answer. But I'm to feel my case. Like, I'm like, why would I lie to you? Like, come on, like, you're tripping. You're crazy. Like, come on, I don't want to do this. I want to argue with you. I'm like, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll just call you when I land. I hang the phone up. I heard her turn my phone off because I'm just like, man, what the... Mind you, Cherry sitting right beside me. She like, Starry, and I really hope you're not going to be doing all that this whole weekend. Like, I paid for this whole trip. I just want to enjoy myself with you. Mind y'all, this me and Cherry first time being away from the coworkers, being out of our city. You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of got a sneaking geek. You know what I'm saying? So now that we all way out here in Miami, we don't really know nobody. Nobody don't really know us. We can actually be a pretend couple. I know it sounds sick, but just don't judge, bro. So, boom, we on a flight or whatever. We land in Miami. As soon as I get in Miami, I turn my phone back on. Y'all, I had hundreds and hundreds of messages from Kylie. 1 minute, she's telling me, like, oh, my God, like, I miss you. Next minute, she's like, I don't know, I feel like you're playing with me. You better not be playing with me, whatever like that. So, I'm scrolling all the way down. The last message she sent, she was like, when you land or whatever, just send me your location. I'm thinking to myself, like, I can send her my location. I mean, it's not like you can see what I'm doing. You can see where I'm at, yeah, but you can't see who I'm with. So I ain't think nothing of it. What's the worst that could happen? I sent her my location. Cute. She even texted back and was like, you know what? That really just gave me some reassurance. My bad for being so hard on you or whatever the case. Like, you down there in Miami with your friend. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. I hope your friend has a speedy recovery. You're so nice for doing that. This and that. Hurry up and come back to me. I already miss you. Blah, blah, blah. Cute. All right, so I text Kylie back, and now I can, put all my focus, time, and attention on Cherry because it is her birthday. We are down here for her birthday, y'all. We go out, we having a ball, you know what I'm saying? We drinking, we having fun, we going to different places. Mind y'all, this is her first time even going to a beach, so it was kind of crazy watching somebody that never really been in sand before or never been by the ocean and nothing like that. So I'm like, wow, she having a good time, and it's making me happy, you know what I'm saying, watching her have a good time. Next thing you know, Kylie get to texting me again. She's like, hey, FaceTime me right quick. I want to show you something. I'm like, okay, I'm going to FaceTime her, but I'm going to just, cut my camera off. Kill. Easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. So I FaceTime her. The first thing she said was, why your camera off? I want to see your face. Like, oh, brother, come on. I cut my camera on because I'm just like, my work boo Cherry, she ain't like that. Like, she can peep them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going to be trying to get all in the camera. She don't be trying to make herself seen. That's why I fool with her. You know what I'm saying? She know her role. She play her part. Cool. So Kylie like, you at the beach? I thought you were supposed to be taking care of your friend. I'm like, bro, you got my location. My friend, she get her rest right now. There's no need for me to be there. I'm not going to just be sitting there watching her sleep, whatever the case. So yes, I came to the beach to relax myself. Like, I want to relax. You on my phone with all this, like you ruining my relax time, like Javard. So she on FaceTime showing me some little things that she picked up, around the house and want to show me what she, but I'm just like, bro, Kylie, come on now. I'm out here in Miami. Like, I just want to kind of chill on the beach. I want to close my eyes. I want to enjoy myself. She literally going around the house like, I bought these spoons and these pink spoons are going to go with this pink decor. Oh, and over here, I forgot I bought this. You just on the phone just to be on the phone. Come on, broski, watch out. So finally, she catch the hint. She like, I feel like I don't have your attention like normal or whatever. I don't know what's gotten into you because usually you always want to talk to me. I'm like, bro, I'm literally out here in Miami. Then you see, I'm trying to get my mind right. I got to take care of my friend. Like, don't do this or whatever. Because it's like, y'all, Kylie knew something. I just didn't know what she knew. And at that moment, yes, I was still defending myself. I'm not going to just tell on myself. One thing about it, you going to have to catch me. Back then, now I don't do those things. Y'all be getting confused. I'm not like that now. But back then, you're going to have to show me the proof. You're going to have to smack me with the proof for me to be like, all right, yeah, I did it. Tell on myself? Psh, hell, never is you kill. So, boom, finally get her off the phone or whatever. Me and Cherry, we continue to enjoy ourselves. We go back to the room. We shower. We get ready for the birthday dinner. Okay, kill. We sitting at the dinner, we having a good time, laughing and smiling, talking about how we be at work versus how we is now. You know what I'm saying? Cherry was like, I could really see myself being with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You such a cool person. I like your vibe, all this and that. She like, you got a lot of girls on you, whatever. But whenever you ready to settle down, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could, keep me in mind. I'm like, okay, cool. Sitting there having a ball, y'all. The time of our lives, I'm telling you, like, the vibe was just so perfect. Next thing you know, Kylie started blowing on my phone. She calling back to back. And I'm like, bruh, oh my God. Like, I'm sitting here at the dinner. I'm not about to FaceTime. I know she got my location, so you know what I'm saying? She's seeing where I'm at. But that's besides the point or whatever. She's texting me. She's like, answer your phone right now. I'm like, oh, well, that can't be good. You cursing at me. So I'm like, is everything okay? Like, is it an emergency? Like, I'm with my friend right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my friend, we out eating dinner, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate her getting her body done. Yo, Kylie texted me back and said, I don't give a fuck. She said, I just feel like that's so funny how you and your coworker are in Miami at the same time. Oh. Now, who'd have told this girl I was in Miami with my coworker? How she know I'm in Miami with my coworker? One thing about it, I can't stand them motherfuckers that know how to put two and two together. Like, you ain't even give me time to really, like, have a ball. You didn't even give me time to get my feet wet. I just made it to Miami. You already 2-2-4. What? All of a sudden, my smile went right from my face. My smile turned into a frown. I was no longer hungry. I didn't know what was going on. Before I could even think about what I'm going to text next, like what I'm going to say, whatever like that, Kylie texted me and was like, you know what, bet, because I told you not to play with me. The first time I let it slide. This time, I'm going to really show you who the fuck I am.